My brothers and sisters, a few weeks or maybe a month ago, the Belgian authority finally returned a golden tooth that belonged to the late Patrice Lumumba of DR Congo, and a state burial was held in his honor. And when I watched that video, I was really sad. I was really sad because a lot of things ran through my mind. So please watch the video.
Patrice Lumumba's tooth was all that remained after Belgian mercenaries dissolved his body in a barrel of acid. He was assassinated with their involvement in 1962, months after Congo had been granted independence from Belgian colonial rule. Millions of people were killed and mutilated over the 80 years that Belgium extracted vast natural resource wealth. Lumumba campaigned for independence. Now, his tooth has been laid to rest in a ceremony in Democratic Republic of Congo's capital, Kinshasa.
You died with your head held high, your faith unshakable and your confidence deep in the destiny of your country. More than 60 years later, I finally answer you to tell you that you have returned home. The honours you receive here are a page in the history that you continue to write.
Lumumba's remains have been interred under his statue. Their return is the latest in a series of gestures from Belgium and its royal family, expressing regret for its colonial past that have followed the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement. Congolese President Félix Tshisekedi has welcomed it.
We Congolese and Belgians can together begin the decisive stage of forgiveness, justice and true and definitive reconciliation.
Lumumba was, and still is, wildly popular. His remains have drawn crowds as they've been taken around the country over the last 9 days. Some say it only starts to make up for the injustices of the past.
Returning the tooth is one step, yes, but those who were involved in this assassination are still alive. There were a list of 12 people, Belgians, who were identified by the Belgian parliament as having taken part in this assassination.
2 of those people are still alive. People celebrated when Lumumba's tooth, which was pulled out of his mouth by a Belgian mercenary as a trophy, was taken to the place where he was killed. Nobody's been held to account for it.
It feels so sad that something like that happened to this great figure of Africa. Patrice Lumumba was someone who had Africa's interests at heart, who had the interests of the Congolese at heart. We don't know what would have happened if he had stayed alive. Maybe Congo would have become the Europe of Africa. Congo would have become one of the developed countries in Africa. Congo would have been in peace and the people would have been happy. This current fate of Congo might have been avoided altogether. You see what happens when certain actions are put in place. Actions always have reactions. When you set something in motion, it's difficult to control what happens. It's like you roll a ball on the floor. You don't know what direction the ball will roll to. Congo is one of the richest countries in Africa. That is the thing that makes me really, really sad. How can a country that rich be suffering a lot? How can you come from a country that is so rich, but yet still you cannot have peace to even move around and carry out your daily activities? So, my brothers and sisters, people must be mindful of their actions, because some of the things you do will affect others for generations to come. Congo is where it is as a result of this assassination. There are people from the outside who had hand in all this, even though we cannot completely put the blame on them. Because I'm someone who has always believed in taking responsibilities. Patrice Lumumba was assassinated by someone whom he trusted. Mobutu Sese Seko Wasabanga. He trusted him. He confided in him. He thought Mobutu, being from Congo, would have the same love and passion for the country like he does. That was what he thought. And he brought Mobutu closer to him. But it was Mobutu who pulled the blade and stabbed him in the back. And after that, Congo went from like 10 to 0. Insurgency group sprung up from every corner of the country. And look at where we are now. Look at where we are now. And Congo, in this present situation, benefits a lot of other parties. They like to see Congo the way it is because they benefit more when Congo is at war with itself. A unified Congo will be unprofitable for them. So they rather see it destroys itself so that they can get whatever they are getting. But my brothers and sisters, we the Africans must learn to take our destiny into our own hands. We must learn to fix our countries by ourselves. We must learn to protect ourselves from outside influence. We must make sure that our bond among us is stronger so that outsiders cannot infiltrate us. Unless a house is united, it can never stand. People in Congo must learn this, must feel for the common man, must choose unity over separation, must realize that them being divided is costing them more, and if they unified and stand as one, they will gain more. They need to realize this and they need to change things. Because, my brothers and sisters, if Congo continues in this direction, then all will be lost. So, my brothers and sisters in Congo, do you think that the assassination of Patrice Lumumba changed the fate of Congo forever? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cut.